Hello guys, this is AngerBurst42 here with another Roblox related video. We will be looking at everything that has happened on Tuesday, August 19th, in case this gets uploaded a day after. Like, early. Anyways, we got Roblox being hypocritical again with their real names situation. Only because that this person had tried to put Lady Gaga as their display name. It wouldn't let her all of a sudden because it's likely to do her coming to Roblox over some sponsored stuff, which I have my own feelings about that, but I'm not gonna go there, at least in this video. And Schlep picked up on the second sentence of all this, saying choose a name your friends will recognize you by, such as your real name. Which is odd, because if you go to the sign-up page, like Khanna did, you will see, don't use a real name on the sign-up page, which is the first page you will go to when you type in Roblox.com. You go to the sign-up page, and you see this immediately. So, yeah, it's Roblox breaking their own TOS once again, which is I don't know. It's kind of funny exposing them for breaking their own rules, and they were also promoting dating on TikTok before they just out in the open said, yeah, we want to allow online dating for 17 plus users. It's like, okay, we do not want this crap, but some random burner account, I guess, is telling him to shut up, which is a funny thing. But let me carry on to the next thing. A person I have known for a couple months, Dark Player on Roblox, Twitter, etc. He has taken the FreeSchlep movement into real life, and he made a poster about it, which, if I'm going to be honest, I don't understand Portuguese or whatever language this was written in, which is likely Portuguese in Brazil, but he sent that in his town of Garça, a town of 43,000 people in the state or province of Sao Paulo, if I said that correctly. And, you know, this is definitely a good way to get the word out there to people who don't even know what the heck's going on with Roblox. Who might have kids playing Roblox or just doesn't know about Roblox at all. They can easily just look at this and say, huh. And then they could just glance at it or even read it. Especially if it's in high traffic areas, you know. And then this person suggested to use QR codes. Only if the printer can tolerate QR codes, then you should definitely use those. But now we're moving on to even more interesting news with another country eyeing to ban Roblox after Qatar did last week. The small country of Bahrain is seeking to ban Roblox due to child safety concerns, which is similar to why Qatar was advancing to ban it as well, which is pretty insane. And this is like, if I'm not mistaken, neighbors with Qatar, practically. It's a population of about a million and a half, 1.5 million. It's not that big of a country, but it's like next to Qatar regarding nautical boundaries. And you know, Turkey banned it last year due to safety concerns as well. So that's not very surprising there. And then it turns out the Myanmar situation, it was due to internet service provider having issues with Roblox. Not necessarily banned, but it's who knows if it's like still having issues, like being restricted or recovering or whatever. But this person has brought that up on the 17th, which is 2 days ago at the time of this recording. But yeah, first it was Turkey last year, then it was Qatar last week, and now Bahrain is about to follow both of their footsteps. And then apparently Myanmar wasn't even banning Roblox after all. It's just their internet service provider having issues with Roblox. So now we move on to the final one, and it's about a petition that a congressman made, Khanna. His petition that was on TikTok, shared by FreeSchlep, has almost 100,000 people as of at least a couple of hours ago. And I'll post a link to the whole petition down below. And he is seeking to have 1 million signatures by RDC on September 5th. So that is a huge milestone to reach. I'm not sure, honestly, if it'll reach 1 million by then, but if you know someone, share this petition around. Share it around to your friends, people who you know who play Roblox. Just share to anyone you know. Have people sign this to dedicate themselves to making Roblox a safer place. Share this petition. Sign the petition. And everything else. Because 100,000 in almost a week is pretty crazy within itself. I just hope it can be multiplied by 10 in about another week and a half left. So, maybe 2 weeks. So yeah, there's that going. And now we move to the actual change.org petitions, which people say they're not doing much, which they honestly don't quite do very much other than raise absolute awareness to situations. Like this petition to remove David Baszucki as CEO has a whopping 172,000 signatures. It is still going, by the way. And then the one about his chief safety officer, which needs arguably more attention, got 7,174. Which, again, is insanity. And honestly, again, spread both of those petitions around as well. Although people argue that, it's not going to do anything. It's like, if it gets mentioned, if it gets picked up by the press, then that builds pressure against the company. And then, I don't know, should I cover the whole stock thing? Because it did kind of go down, but it wasn't very much. It was like at most $1, maybe $2 per share. They had a drop by, which is, I don't know. It's not very much in the grand scheme of things. I mean, granted, the news has died down. Keep the pressure on Roblox until FreeSchlep gets unbanned, honestly, because if FreeSchlep gets unbanned, then that's when the whole campaign is over. Even if it takes like months, so be it, man. That's all I have for this video. If you guys like it, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Sign the petitions in the description. Spread them around. And I would like to thank you guys for 900 subscribers if I haven't pointed that out already. And I will see you guys later.